Have you ever wondered what happens when a politician single-handedly buries their own career with foolish remarks? Angela Rayner, the Deputy Prime Minister of the UK, once again left the world shaking its head as she made a laughingstock of herself. But it didn't stop there. Her actions have rocked the entire UK economy, leading to DP World's withdrawal from their £1 billion investment plan in London Gateway. Could her arrogance be the reason behind this collapse? Let's find out. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to stay updated with the hottest news from us. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. Today, we witnessed a major shock to the economy as DP World, a leading company in the ports and logistics sector, decided to withdraw from a £1 billion investment plan into the London Gateway container port. The reason behind this decision is none other than the thoughtless remarks made by ministers in the Labour government. Angela Rayner, the Deputy Prime Minister, along with Louise Hay, the Transport Secretary, harshly criticised DP World in a recent interview. Rayner labelled them as cowboy operators and even threatened to boycott the company. This not only sparked outrage, but also damaged the UK's image in the eyes of international investors. According to information from DP World, they have invested up to £22 billion in London Gateway and are operating other major ports like Southampton. This withdrawal will not only result in the loss of £1 billion, but will also affect thousands of jobs and the economic development of the area. We also cannot overlook the reaction from opposition politicians. Andrew Griffith, a prominent figure in the Conservative Party, criticised Angela Rayner, saying, "Someone like that should not hold a position of power." This highlights that not only the public but also politicians are concerned about what is happening under the leadership of the Labour government. This investment shock is not just a number. It brings severe consequences for the UK economy. When DP World decided to withdraw, thousands of jobs may be affected. This creates anxiety in the labour market, especially as the UK faces significant economic challenges such as high inflation and rising interest rates. In 2022, inflation soared to 11.1%, causing hardship for many households. The Bank of England had to raise interest rates to a record high of 5.25% in an attempt to curb inflation. These policies have increased the financial burden on the public, forcing them to cope with numerous pressures in their daily lives. The loss of £1 billion from this investment will directly impact the country's ability to recover economically. Moreover, this withdrawal sends a negative signal to international investors, indicating that the business environment in the UK is becoming unstable and less attractive. In the current context, the financial future of retirees in the United Kingdom is under serious threat. Financial experts have consistently warned that if current policies are not adjusted in time, a large number of workers will have to extend their working years beyond their planned retirement, and some may not be able to fully pay off their debts before retiring. This scenario not only creates anxiety for those nearing retirement, but also affects the overall economy and the real estate market. According to a recent report from the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, the percentage of people without enough savings for retirement has increased significantly in recent years. Many young workers impacted by economic disruptions like the COVID-19 pandemic and the cost of living crisis have struggled to save for retirement. This has led to a situation where many cannot retire on time or will have to work until they are 70 or older. Workers today are not only burdened with student loans, but also with increasingly larger mortgage debts. The rise in interest rates in recent years has made it difficult for many families to pay off debts and maintain their living expenses. As a result, many may not be able to clear these debts before reaching retirement age. A study by the Pensions Policy Institute found that only about 29% of workers are in a position to live comfortably in retirement, while the rest will face financial stress. The financial state of retirees not only affects individuals, but also has a significant impact on the real estate market. As more people are unable to afford larger homes, the demand for real estate will decrease, leading to a decline in property values. According to a report by Savills, house prices could fall by 10% to 20% in the current context if timely interventions are not made. This situation affects not only those in the process of buying homes, but also real estate investors. As house prices fall, the profitability of real estate investments will also decline. Many investors may find themselves unable to sell their properties at desired prices, leading to financial losses. To prevent this negative outcome, the government must reconsider its policies related to pensions and personal finance. Some suggest that financial support measures for workers, especially younger ones, should be implemented to encourage them to save for retirement. The government should also review pension regulations, such as increasing the contribution rate to pension funds from both workers and employers. Additionally, financial education programs are needed to help people better understand personal financial management and the available retirement options. Equipping people with knowledge will enable them to make more informed decisions about saving and investing for the future. The financial future of retirees faces major challenges, but solutions exist. Only through coordinated action between the government and the community can citizens hope for a stable and secure financial future. We must ask, is there enough time to adjust these policies before it's too late? Finally, another noteworthy piece of news is that King Charles has declared he will not intervene if Australia decides to become a republic. He has shown respect for the decision of the Australian people, which demonstrates a wise diplomatic policy from the royal family. When King Charles spoke to Australian leaders and the public, he emphasised that the choice between monarchy and republic is for the people to decide. This emphasis was well received by many politicians and citizens who appreciated the King's open and respectful attitude towards Australia's independence and sovereignty. This marks a positive step in strengthening the relationship between the United Kingdom and Australia, especially amidst ongoing discussions about the future of the monarchy. Nevertheless, the issue of monarchy continues to stir debate within Australian society. Many argue that maintaining the monarchy helps preserve the shared cultural and historical values between the two nations. They contend that the monarchy is not just a symbol of the bond between Australia and the UK, but also represents a part of Australia's national identity. Politicians such as Prime Minister Anthony Albanese have also expressed that retaining the monarchy could help maintain a close relationship with the UK, which is seen as crucial in the current geopolitical context. Conversely, critics of the monarchy argue that it is time for Australia to step out from under the shadow of the United Kingdom and declare full independence. They stress that retaining the monarchy may lead to dependency on another country and does not accurately reflect the independent and autonomous nature of the Australian people. This represents an important aspect of the ongoing discussion about Australia's political future, as many citizens are calling for a clear shift in the political system. The future of the monarchy in Australia remains uncertain, especially after the 1999 referendum on this issue, where around 45% of voters supported becoming a republic. Since then, various opinions have emerged, with changing attitudes across generations. In particular, younger generations tend to favour the republican model, believing it would give Australia a more independent and free identity. Meanwhile, King Charles's upcoming event in Australia will be a good opportunity for him to engage with the people and better understand their views. This will not only help build personal relationships, but also strengthen the image of the monarchy in the eyes of the public. Although the debate over the monarchy in Australia remains contentious, King Charles' respect for the people's right to self-determination is a positive signal. It shows that the monarchy can be flexible and open in facing the challenges of modern society. However, the big question remains: will Australia choose to retain the monarchy or move into a new chapter as a republic? Time will tell, but it is clear that this discussion will continue to capture the attention of the public and politicians alike in the near future. The £1 billion investment shock from DP World not only reflects a failure in efforts to attract investment, but also sends a serious warning bell to the Labour government. The misguided decisions of ministers are threatening the economic and financial stability of millions of citizens. Hopefully, the government will quickly review and adjust its policies, as timely changes could help protect the rights and future of the people. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this information helpful and want to stay updated with more interesting news, please hit like and subscribe. Don't miss out on important updates in upcoming videos. See you in the lively discussions ahead.